Hi, and welcome to this tutorial about AmericanBoard.org, the national nonprofit that offers online teacher certification. I'm going to start with our website and walk you through exactly how our program works in the states that we currently offer our certification in and what you need to get started. So starting from our homepage, AmericanBoard.org, this is where you'd go to find out more information. Let me explain briefly how the program works. We offer certain subject areas spread across multiple states. If you want to get teacher certification and for a variety of reasons can't go back to school, don't want to take out student loans, or simply don't have the time to return to school for 2 years, you can take our program, study. It's online self-paced, so you can study anywhere at any time. You move as fast or as slow as you want. Take and pass 2 certification exams and you get a teacher certification. So I'm going to go into a little bit more detail about what exactly those exams include. For right now though, let me walk you through how our program works. Let's start here. If you go to our homepage, you can find out more information on how to enroll, the different programs we offer, and the pricing options for them. Because we're a nonprofit, we've tried to make the pricing as agreeable as possible, but it does cost money to run the program. The states that we're currently in and the subject areas that we offer. To go into more specifics, let me start with our state page. And I'll give you a general example of how our program works. Currently, we are accepted in 13 states, the states you see right here. Now, the American Board has a few very simple requirements for our program. You have to have a bachelor's degree, and we do ask that you submit transcripts to prove that. A bachelor's degree, and you have to pass a standard federal background check, the same as any teacher would have to take before teaching in a school. So that's all that the American Board requires. Each of these specific states might have some caveats. So for example, Missouri has a 2.5 GPA requirement on anyone who comes to them with a teaching certification. So in addition to the 2 requirements for our program, you would have to have that 2.5 GPA to get our certification in Missouri. Mississippi has a 3.0 GPA requirement. Arizona has an additional phonics course that you have to take. It's also available online, but it's external to our program. So each state has slightly different requirements. I highly recommend you check the state that you want to teach in and see what their requirements are. But for our purposes, what we require is actually very simple. It's just the bachelor's degree and the federal background check. Now, in order to get our certification, let me walk you through what it takes. Let's go to Wisconsin for our example. So if you go to a state page, it walks you through the subject areas that are offered. Some states have all subject areas that we offer, and some states have a limited version. Each state lets us know what subject areas are most in need, and those are the subject areas that we offer. So for example, some states we are unable to offer English or math because the Department of Education has determined those are not critical needs subjects. In Wisconsin, we offer all 10 subject areas that we are able to offer are available in Wisconsin. But do check your state to make sure that the subject area you want is offered in that state. If I clicked on any of these, which I will do in a moment, it will take you to a page that talks in detail about what each subject includes. But for now, let me take you down here. Each page also includes a How It Works section that walks you through how to get your certification in that state per the directions of the Department of Education, or for Wisconsin, the Department of Public Instruction. Whatever that state's department requires, we spell it out on our website exactly what you need to have and the steps you need to take to get your certificate registered with that particular state. If you want to enroll, you can do it from any page on the website. You're also able to enroll from the top of our website. If you're interested in looking at our program before you enroll, you can do our 7-day free trial that allows you to see all 10 courses. You can look at the study materials, you can look at the practice exams and practice quizzes and get a feel for how the program works and see if it's a good fit for you. And if you need more information, you can always email us. We're happy to reach out to you via chat or phone or email at your convenience to explain any part of the program that you need explained in more detail. If you'd like whatever deal we're offering of the week or more information, you can give us your email address and your name. I promise we don't sell it, but if you send us that, then we will send you whatever our latest promotion is and details about our program. Now let's go back to the top here. Say, for example, you wanted to enroll in Wisconsin and you think you want to do, let's do elementary. It's one of our most popular areas. So this takes you to the elementary education page that talks about the basic requirements of our program, which is holding the bachelor's degree and, as I mentioned, passing the background check. This also touches on what you need to do to pass our program. You have to pass 2 exams, 2 certification exams to get our certification. One is our professional teaching knowledge exam, what we call the PTK, which is a pedagogy exam. That's basically the how-to of teaching. And then you have to pass the subject area exam. Since we're on the elementary education page, in this case, it is the elementary education exam. If you go to a subject area page, you can see the states where we offer that particular subject. The page also details out what is included within the program. So if you do our standard American Board certification program for elementary education, included in what you purchase, the study materials, the study plans, prepare to teach workshops, that's the study materials. The refresher course is also part of the study materials. Practice exams. When you're ready, you go to a Pearson VUE testing center to take the actual exams. Included is also a PTK workbook, so you can print that out. It's a PDF if you need it. And then some quiz banks to help walk you through the questions that might appear on the exam. We always recommend that you use the quiz banks and the practice exams as a measure for when you're actually ready to take the real exams. All of our materials were designed to fit with the exams, so as you work on these materials and work your way through the practice exams, that is an example of what you're going to see on the exams themselves. So that's a basic overview of how the program works. If you want more information, you can go to our story and find out more about how we started. You can go to the programs and pricing page to find out more information about how to enroll in the program and what the cost is. You can read articles on our blog, and then you can find out more about what's been said about us on the press page. How it works also goes through some nuts and bolts of the program. For your purposes now, let's go to the programs and pricing page. All right, for programs and pricing, one of the things I like to highlight, our program right now for the standard program in every state but Arizona, South Carolina, and Idaho costs $26.82. That's $2,682. It sounds like a lot of money, but it's less than the cost of one college course, and it's starting a new career. So we use that money to keep the lights on and fund the program itself. As I mentioned at the start, we're a national nonprofit. The way that we try and make it palpable for people who are struggling to make ends meet is we offer several payment plan options. You can do a one-time lump sum payment, and there is usually a weekly deal on that, ranging anywhere from $2,100 to $2,300. That one-time payment saves you some money. If you can't do the one-time payment, you can do the installment plans, and we do offer the installment plans for the standard program and the premium program. The premium program simply offers additional quiz banks and study materials. Depending on your household income, you could also apply for financial aid. That reduces the cost of the program to $1,700, which you can pay in installments. Per federal regulations, we do have very strict guidelines for what your household income has to be to offer that. If you go to the financial options page, you can see the table for what your federal income has to be in order to meet the financial aid criteria. If you would like to submit an installment plan and pay monthly, The details are here on this page. Now I do have to say, this is the standard and premium pricing for the installment plans for every state that we are in except Idaho, South Carolina, and Arizona. In those 3 states, we have a clinical experience option that is mandatory for everyone getting certification in those states. And the clinical experience I will get to in another online tutorial. But suffice it to say, go to the web page for those states, look at the clinical experience and see what that entails. So this is the standard and premium pricing for installments for every state, as I've said, but Arizona, Idaho, and South Carolina. If you're interested in an installment plan for our other states, you can come here, download the contract, and send it in. You can email us or call us for questions. Now, for one of the other states that I just mentioned, for a clinical experience state, for more details, oops, I went to the wrong state. For more details on the clinical experience and what it includes, if you are in Arizona, Idaho, or South Carolina, you can go to our clinical experience page and it walks you through exactly what that includes. It increases the price of the program because it is an additional offering. So if you have questions about the price increase, you can reach out to our enrollment team via the email or the phone number or chat, and we're happy to answer any questions that you have. If you'd like more details, I recommend you visit americanboard.org and find the clinical experience page. You can type clinical experience into the search bar up here to find out more information. This was designed just to be a basic overview of how the program works. If you have more questions, you can always visit americanboard.org. You can reach out to us via email, phone, or chat, and we're happy to answer any questions you have about how our program works in a specific state. You can also look for an event in your area. We have local representatives that are happy to host an event and answer questions about how the program operates. If you go to our events page on the website, it will list all of our events in every state. You can see if you can find an event near you and come and speak to one of our local representatives. So this has been a brief overview of the American Board program. I hope it's been helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us, again at info@americanboard.org, through our website, americanboard.org, through our web chat, and through our phone number, 877-669-2228. I know that in my sleep. So thank you very much for your attention, and if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us.